Hey YouTube, how's it going? We're here, back, Tower God Season 2, Episode 7. Really quick, if you like the video for me, please, I greatly appreciate it. Now, no recap. Mazino, let's go. Showtime. I feel you. I can feel you on that. 1000%, I can feel you on that. I could. Because she was chatting. Okay. Okay. They're gonna jump him. They're gonna jump him. Run, little me saying run. Okay. He's flying. To make note of it, he's flying. Okay. That's just his thing. That's his thing. Calling people baby is his thing. Yeah, it was flipping. It was flipping. It was flipping as it was the artificial camera shake as it's shaking. He is a little bit more buffer. I was gonna say it earlier, but I wanted to get out of that scene. He's a little chunkier. He's a little chunkier. I'm here for it. One complaint. I wish his tattoo was a little bit bigger. It looked a little tiny when they showed it that time right there. It looked a little tinier. It looked a little tinier. I wanted it to be a little bigger. See, context, Barry. Yeah, it's the thing that the anime is missing. Like the difference between all of the different rankings. It's very muddy right now. It's like you have an idea of how strong they might be if you're an anime only, but it's not like defined yet, specifically defined. Woo! Damn. At least an opera. Now, I'll put this out there because it won't be stated otherwise. You've seen an opera already, anime onlys. In the very first episode, when Yuri went to go talk to Repalista, the girl with the thing over, like, you know, didn't get to see her eyes. That big one that was in front of her, that was an opera. I love what they're doing with his eyes. Damn. Damn. Folded them up. Folded them up like a lawn chair. This track is fire too. He's not exaggerating saying that either. He's not exaggerating. You guys don't like your lives. You don't like being alive. You don't like being alive. You don't like it. Mm, he does. Ooh, please do it justice. You know what I'm talking about. Do it justice, please. Ooh. Ooh, that was a cool visual. No, they skipped it. No. Oh God, that's pain. No. Ah. Uh. Uh. It's the first one I've been upset about the whole season. When he put the coat on like Aaron. Oh. He put his hoodie on like Aaron did. Uh the first one I've been mad about the whole season. First cut, well, not cut thing that didn't look as good as I wanted it to. Super tiny. Super tiny. Yeah, I don't remember this happening. They folded him up like a lawn chair, though. I do know that. I guess it makes sense, right? I guess it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, folded him like a flip phone. That'll be relevant for anime onlys in like a decade. That reference. I She doesn't deserve to be called her name. Interesting. They're just ignoring him. Grab Prince like a puppy. I appreciate the back and forth. Music is good. There is no one like him. He's a unicorn. Putting her on game. It's very interesting the relationships and the different conversations that everyone's having. It's very interesting. goodness, girl. Can't do a damn thing. I don't understand, like, why are, like, you just use the fire from the stove. Why are you, I don't understand. What's happening? Why does she struggle so damn much? It's like, goodness gracious. Just let the stove do the job. Turn it. I think she is using the fire from the I think she is using the fire from the stove. Turn it down. Ugh, it's so funny. They're traumatizing her. Come on. Lollies. He's like, I need that nicotine hit, man. Ooh. 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 You're not missing anything, Jinsung. It's okay. Just trauma. Okay. I keep forgetting how like edgy Karaka was when he first was introduced. One thing I will point out. Look at his hand. Yeah, I'm actually surprised by like the way he's speaking. I, I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I don't mind it. We'll have to run that scene back. I want to digest it. I like that. I like that. I actually liked it. I don't know. Interesting. Not gonna lie, low key, this might be like my second favorite episode of the season so far. No way. Like, I'm not lying. Like, to me, this is the first episode that felt that captured the downtime of early season 2 when we're not fighting. I feel like this episode perfectly captured it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Uh huh. 2 years. 30th floor in 2 years. They got some work to do because they're on 21 right now. Technically, they should be moving to 22 because they passed Sienna. Nah, this episode, I like this episode a lot. I did. I like this episode a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. I did. Yeah. Like sitting here after like episodes ended, this was the first episode that felt like early Tower God season 2. Reading it, like this episode felt like it captured it. It's like we got some fisticuffs. We got to see a little bit from a lot of the characters. Introduction to new characters, like official introductions. Exposition on Fug stuff. Yeah. I will say I wish the Urek stuff would have been a little bit longer. Like a little bit longer. But I like this one. I like this one a lot. Episode 5 did capture it. When the first episode with Kun, it did. But these two, 5 and this one, yeah. I think we're grooving now. I think we're grooving. I was saying it where it was gonna take a minute to like get in the groove because it's just like you got dumped into season 2, new characters, all this stuff, yada 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 yada. It wasn't gonna be until it wasn't gonna be until you get reintroduced to characters that you knew already when things were gonna pick up. Because it's kind of like we're starting all over again. Like if season 1 never existed, right, if season 1 never existed and the series started at season 2, you could do that, right? It could work. Like if you just wanted to drop someone in season 2 and be like, here's take this, you don't get to know anything else. You wouldn't be too lost. You wouldn't be like too lost. You wouldn't understand the characters as much. The flashbacks would do you a bit of justice. But it's like one of those things where it's gonna take you a minute to get back into what Tower of God is, because it feels like the first what we can call first 4 episodes is all right. What's happening? Like that's bomb. We think it's bomb. I'm pretty sure it's bomb, but we don't know. Like no one's telling us that it is bomb. No one's outright saying that this is bomb. The only character that we kind of know is this guy, and he's not acting like the character that we used to know. All these new characters, we need to get to know them. So when you finally get to episode 5, and it's like, all right, Kun is here. You get to see Redacted. They mention Anak. They mention Endorsi. They mention Hots. You get to see Shibisu and Kun talking. You get introduced to more characters, but it's like, okay, those are our characters. Cool. We know where they are. We know what that plot line's going on now. And then it's confirmed that Viole is bomb. Now we go back, and now at this point you would hope that you would be connected to Team Suyin Tower, right? You would hope that you would be connected to them to the point now where it's building to, if you like getting up to this episode, and it's like, if you can get to the 30th floor within the next 2 years, then you might be able to meet his friends. And now the two groups are on like a collision course, right? It's like you're on this collision course now. So now it's like, all right, I've grown accustomed to this team. I want my old team back though at the end of the day. I feel like people are like, I want Bomb to get back with his friends, even though over the course of these episodes, is the credit name 25th Bomb explained? That's the name Redacted name. Like Redacted named him the 25th Bomb from the first season. Like that's what she named him, because he didn't have a name when he met her in that cave. He didn't have a name. She named him the 25th Bomb. So yeah, it's like you're growing attached to this new team, but you want the old team back. And then you're going on this collision course. I'm pretty sure, I don't think people, anime onlys anyways, have thought of what happens like when these two meet. Does he go back with his old team and leave these new characters? Does he stay with the new characters and then doesn't join back with his friends? Do we make one big group? Like, what's going to go on? What is going to go on? So I don't know. Very, very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. But I'm excited. I'm excited because I'm having fun. I'm excited. Like, I'm Doug. The next couple episodes are gonna be really good. They're gonna be good. I felt like we're trending upwards. We're trending upwards. So a time skip. We got some time. You do know, like you know that the second half of this season is called the workshop battle. So you can fill it in maybe a little bit. I don't want to outrightly say it. But the 28th George. So maybe not. Who knows? We still got a couple episodes. It's episode 7 today, right? So you have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, because there's only going to be 24 episodes this season. There's going to be 12 and 12 for the first half, 12 for the second half. So we got 5 more episodes left of this core. 5 more. So we'll see. We got 5 episodes. 5 episodes is a good chunk to play with the remaining stuff that we have left too, by the way. But yeah, whenever Urek says you need an like he says like you need this opera. If I could pull it up really quickly. That thing. This big red lighthouse thing, this is an opera. These are regular lighthouses. You see how many she has, right? As well as this opera. This is an opera. And she has one of them. I think there's only, from information that we know about the series, there's 3 operas or there's 4 operas. There's 4 operas? I want to say there's 4. 3? Okay, 3. There's 3. So we know that Repalista, she has one. We don't know where the other 2 are yet. We don't know where the other 2 are yet. And he's saying that one of these operas can stop him for 1/10 of a second. 1/10 of a second. 1/10 of a second. You would need one of these. So that's saying something. So it just adds on to it's the thing that will always be forever hard with this series is there's so much side information that's not in the series, right? A character doesn't actually say these things, like all the blog post information, that it's hard. Like, it's hard to like try to convey it. So whenever he's saying, I am one of the strongest individuals in the tower, I know it's like fun, like to speculate it, because at this point in time, we don't know. Like from an anime only's perspective, you don't know. But no, it's like, no, actually, he's not lying when he says that. And then it's because you never have like things like this stated for you to know. When he's like, you need an opera to stop me for even 1/10 of a second, and he's not BSing. He's being for real. Like Repalista has an opera, and this is one, and there's only 3 in existence. Stuff like that, where it's like, you know that information, and that information alone adds to like his mythos. Like it's like he's still shrouded in so much mystery, but whenever he's walking away, and you see Arc Raptor called it out. Who called it out? Was it Arc Raptor or Horyang? I probably, if I just do this, right? When he calls out, he's like, his back. And is like, yeah, Arc Raptor. The tattoo, like, he says this. And he says the name, and everyone's shook by the name. It's like, there's this, it's like we honestly, the best way that I could put this is, you are, what's the best way to put, I don't know too much about Pokemon, but it would be like if you ran into a legendary, like in the second city you go to, like the second or third little town that you go to in Pokemon, you barely have a gym badge and you run into a legendary. That's what this encounter was. Right? That's what this encounter was. This encounter is like a 1 in a million encounter. Like, you shouldn't be running into someone this powerful at this low of a floor. And he's only here because he's petty. It's one of those, it's like one of those encounters.